presentation.
Now we are live. We are starting the live program right now. This is Ramkrishna Sinha from Aqua Doctor Solutions and Aqua One and Aqua Doctor Solutions YouTube channels. This is basically today. I'm just giving my introduction. That is, I'm a senior journalist from various television channels and the digital platforms. Now today, this is my responsibility on behalf of Deptonu Barman to introduce our guest for this Sunday Talkies program, Dr. Sesh Serebiah. Thank you for joining with us, Dr. Serebiah, and I must say that is according to our discuss. We will start the live session. I will be off, and just to carry on with your all the papers and all the things. And if you want to share your any presentation, you can just get the chat options and put the files into that chat options. We will just download that and we will just try to upload your presentations, whatever we will try. Okay, now we must ask you to join with this live show with your own voices and own plans. However, you could narrate with our viewers. Thank you, Doctor. Now this is right time to off myself. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, please you start. Sir, please start your. Uh,
So let me share my screen.
no, not right now. You just start your only the theoretical part.
Okay.
Then
No, this is a PPT I have. Then let me give.
PPT presentations, whatever I'm just saying you that, sir. PPT presentation, whatever you want to present in front of the viewers, then
Okay.
just give us the presentation into the chat options, and you can proceed with the voices.
Okay.
What is the
Okay.
topic? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So my presentation is on captive breeding of clownfishes. Clownfishes. I think most of the people they come to know what is a clownfishes. I have been working for clownfish breeding for the past 6 to 7 years. That is what my aim and all. I want to succeed more in that captive breeding program. And so this is my background, and I have been working in my own institute. It's called as Jehovah Shamma Marine and Wildlife Research Institute. It is an institute. It's basically from southern part of Tamilnadu, and I have a small cost-effective hatchery has been set up and designed and set up from myself, and also I succeeded. We have spread the technology to all over India, not only to the communities as well as to the students also. And most of the, even from government of Maharashtra also, the Mangrove Foundation of India, and they are also, get that my technology to their communities, and often I visited to those area and given trained by the communities also. So this is what my background, and if we go for this, and maybe I don't know. Before that, I can give my thanks to that. That all the way has given me a good opportunity to share my research ideas and views, and what I worked a lot. That's I really thankful to the host for me given this opportunity, and all the members and co-workers, and that those who are have in the Aqua Doctor Solutions. I thankful to each and everyone for giving me this opportunity. So with this introduction, I'll go to my presentation and the captive breeding of clownfishes. That some of the part of the movie also I attached in order to understand very easily how we have to give a breeding of clownfishes. Maybe I think that is option is here. I don't know whether it is option is there or not. I can present the things. I have a PPT. So maybe the host has given the ideas and views. I can be present I can share my screen before the presentation. So I request the host to tell some idea how I have to view my what can I tell that presentation, and how I can share the videos and all. Is it possible?
Obviously, Dr. Sabia, we have that kind of options to share all the things. But firstly, I must request you one thing. That is, you can get the chat option in your dashboard where you are just in live view. You are just look into the just below of your dashboard. You will get the chat option where you can just attach the uh, presentation uh, through this chat option. We will just bring down to our desktop or laptop, and we will share it from our end. Okay, thank you, sir. You just carry on with your voices, and you just put the file into the chat options.
Okay, 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 okay. Uh, is it view actually my presentation? Is it view my presentation? Is it audible? My presentation is view.
আমাকে ঢোকা. Yes, everything is good. Good. We are just you are getting also the glimpse of that.
Okay, so is it view, sir? Now my PPT.
Yes.
Okay. So before that, I want to know how many participants are there in the group. Just I want to know. Hello. Okay. So this is the sustainability about my clownfishes and all, and go far if you that clownfishes and all. It's if we go to culture or go for the breeding and all, we can spend in a less investment, and this culture of the clownfish and all is accepted by all communities. If you take a fish, and vegetarian do not prefer to take a fish, but in the case of keeping the clownfishes in an ornamental way, all the peoples, right from smaller and bigger or any caste, any people can accept. That is what it's socially accepted by all the communities and traded. 200 crores people be preferred by the clownfishes, and it is environmental very safe, and income also we can get 200 to 600 rupees per piece. So that is a very important point I want to mention here. 200 to 600 rupees per piece you can sell in the market, even in the market and all. So we come to the marine ornamental fishes. Among 4,000 species of fishes are in the trade. And among the 4,000 species, 2,300 species are in coral ecosystem, traded from 20 to 30 millions every year. Among the clownfishes and damsels are the almost half of the trade. Look into this one, nearly nearly I can say 15 million fishes are only clown and the damsel alone be a part of the trade. Then you can imagine that one how many fishes are come in that export also. That much fishes are extracted from open water, even from the coral ecosystems, and every year, and that can be traded. So if you're going on trading or extracting or exploiting from the open water or the coral ecosystem, the population will be going on diminishing. So that is what in these occasions all over the world, that is a word called we have to go for to captive breeding of the fishes. So with this aim only we have been started for the captive breeding of clownfishes, and we succeeded in the trade also. And if it, only for the clownfishes traded alone, including the other ornamental trade, and we had crossed US dollars of 330 million per year. That is what the things are going on. And coming to the marine ornamental fishes, we have collect the fishes all over the coastal area, mainly from Lakshadweep, Andaman, Nicobar Islands, Gulf of Kutch, and coast of Kerala, and Gulf of Mannar, and Bok Bay. Mainly for those the area have the coral ecosystem, it is a hot spot for the marine ornamental fishes and habitat as well as the exploitations. And we can collect the fishes mainly from the coral ecosystem. That is what this slide has been offered. And this is a Indian scenario. So coming to this slide, this is a slide regarding the reproduction pattern in marine fishes. Before to go for the captive breeding of marine ornamental fishes, it is very important to understand what are the different patterns of reproductions in different fishes. The first one is a free floating eggs. It is a general pattern in which the fishes can release the eggs as like that. The fishes can release generally lakhs and lakhs of fishes, not less than 1 lakh. Before it is more than 3 to 4 lakhs. Some fishes they can lay 10 lakhs of the eggs in a single time. Thus they can release the open water and they can go off. This is a way. It is the first pattern. And second reproductive pattern is a demersal, where the fishes they can lay the eggs in a particular area, the substratum. They can attach the egg masses in a particular area and go for the parental care. They can take care of the eggs for a limited time, and then once it is hatched out, they can release. That is we can call as a demersal eggs. Gobies, blennies, damsels, and clownfishes are the examples for these demersal eggs. And third group is called as a mouth brooding. Mouth brooding is a fishes something they can keep the young ones and the eggs as well as in the mouth, as long as they can keep the eggs in their mouth. When the eggs are hatched out, still they can extend the parental care, keep the egg fishes in the mouth itself. The cardinal fishes are the very important examples for the mouth brooders, and some of the catfishes also they are coming in this category. The fourth category is the live bearers. Live bearers they can keep the young ones in the pouches. Seahorse is the best example. And these are the four important reproduction patterns in the marine ornamental fishes. And our clownfish are come under the demersal eggs, where they can lay the eggs in a flat form. Come to this clownfish. Clownfishes you can call as anemone fish. The fishes from Amphiphryniae, the family Homocentidae. 30 different species are recognized in all over the world, and one in the genus called Primanas, the other remaining in the genus called Amphipria. All 29 genus is coming from the Amphipria, and the one genus from the Primanas. And they have a symbiotic mutualism with the sea anemone. And then without the sea anemone, the fishes never be existed. If you look at this here in the video, on the side, you can see that is a sea anemone. It's a yellow color. Without the sea anemone, the fishes never be existed. That is a symbiotic mutualism with these anemones with the clownfishes. And depending on the fish species, anemone fish are overall, they have a yellow, orange, reddish, and black in color, many different patterns of the color. So, two things is very important to be noted down in the fishes. One is called as a color, the other one is called as a pattern. These two important things are in terms of our reproduction, we have to be considered in terms of our sale and in terms of our trade, in terms of our other important research. So that is what for the color as well as the pattern. These are the two important things to be noted down in the clownfishes. The fishes can reach up to 15 to 16 centimeter, and they can reach up to 250 grams, not more than that. So that is what it is very simple to culture the fish in that thing. The clownfishes are beautiful in color. That's what all the peoples are preferred, and they are in smaller size. They can withstand all the hardest situation. It can withstand the salinity fluctuation, pH, temperature, as well as all the physico-chemical parameter, water quality, and all. It can withstand all the things, and it can show you a interesting display behavior also. That is very, very important in the case of clownfishes. They have a dancing with the male and female, that is we can call as a funky dance. When the male and female join together after getting pair, they can dance from up and down. That is a beautiful dance. The display behavior, that's it is a fond of people to very much. You can sit in the aquarium, you can going on looking into the the dancing. That's we can the display behavior of the fishes. That is what it's been attracted and adapted to the life in captivity. We can easily to culture the fishes in the captive condition, and longevity also. It can tolerate the time as well as the hardy situation. So based on these characters, the clownfish will be chosen as a candidate fishes for in captive breeding as an ornamental fish. And look at this one. The Finding Nemo is a movie. It was released in 2003 by American computer animated adventure film released by the Disney Pictures. After releasing the pictures only, the people, 2 billion people came to know the existence of the clownfishes. And it is a small portion of the video. And that one, it is a clownfish. They can lay the egg and all in a hardy substrate. That is a Nemo fish. I think most of the people they can come, they can see the movie, and it's very interesting and to see the movie and all. After see the movie, we can understand many things regarding the clownfishes and how to lay the eggs, where to lay the eggs, what are the predators for the clownfishes, and these are the things will be revealed through the particular cartoon movie to all over the world. And they can I think he lost his son, and he's recovered the son. That is also been part of the movie. And after releasing the movie only, the fishes will be attracted and fond of by many peoples, and the trade also increased in a lot. 2 billion people are fond of to keep the clownfishes in their houses as an aquarium tank, as aquarium fishes. So that is what the behind the scenario. And come to this, we have a 30 natural clownfishes or all over the world, and at least we have all these reddish mark, whatever the fishes. We have 12 fishes among the 30. 12 fishes we are keeping in our aquarium. So we are culturing the fishes also. It is all natural clownfishes. That means we have other what you call that hybrid clownfish is also available, and I will give the detail about the hybrid fishes and that later on. So these are the different clownfishes, natural clownfishes as well as the hybrid clownfishes. And so this is a Picasso clownfish. I can show this is natural clownfish. This is natural clownfish. This is natural clownfish. This is natural clownfish. Black storm, it is a hybrid. Peacekeeper maroon is a hybrid. Lightning maroon also hybrid, and snowflake is a maroon, it's a hybrid fish, and Picasso clownfish it's also a hybrid, and false percula is a natural. So whatever the different pattern and the color we can produce through the hybridization. And the natural color, they can define the pattern. whatever the fishes are there, it is all been natural available fishes. And in coming to this clownfishes distribution in Tamil Nadu, we have two fishes are available in Gulf of Mannar. It is in 21 coral islands, which is to be inclusively all together we can call as a Gulf of Mannar. And all the coral patches of the 21 coral islands, we do have two fishes. One is called as a Sibe, amphiphorian Sibe, it is upper part. The lower part is called as a Clarky clown. It is in Mandapam Rameswaram region. The other one is near to the Tuticorin region. These are the two fishes available in our coast. But provided we have many other fishes also there. We have some imported fishes also. Some fishes from Indonesia and Northeast Asian countries, whatever the fishes are available, that fishes we could have. And we are doing some hybridization also in our hatchery. This is a habitat of the clownfishes. The clownfishes, they can generally live in the very shallow waters in the Indian Ocean and all the Western and Australian Great Barrier Reef and all. I can tell very important point for the habitat and all. The fishes can distribute only the tropical and subtropical regions where we need a persistent sunlight and all. Without the proper sunlight, there is no coral ecosystem. Without the coral ecosystem, the fishes never be survive. Because of the sea anemone, it can live only in the coral ecosystem, coral habitat. The sea anemone is an associated animal, important associated animal to the coral ecosystem. That is what is without the sunlight, there is no coral ecosystem. So the coral ecosystem support the sea anemone. The sea anemone support the clownfishes and other marine ornamental fishes and all. So the coral ecosystem is generally distributed in the tropical and subtropical region where we have a good sunlight. And if there is no lesser in sunlight, that temperate regions and polar regions, we don't have that much. Coral ecosystem not being distributed those areas. So naturally the clownfishes are available only in the tropical regions, and it can shelter with it can be available with the vertical profile right from 1 meter to 12 meters, and it can prefer, other important point is that it can prefer very clear water. So that is very, very important. In the case of coral ecosystem, also prefer the very clear water. If there is any suspended particles are available, and the zooxanthellae from the coral ecosystem will die. Eventually, what happened? Coral die. So we can call as a bleaching. So ultimately, all the fishes also will be eliminated from the ecosystem. That's what we have many programs and conservation activities, which is to be implemented in all the coastal areas, mainly in the wherever there is a coral ecosystems also there. That's we have implemented, given by the government of India. So this is a diet. The sea anemone, the clownfish is all omnivores. It can feed vegetarian or as well as the non-veg feeds and all. Primarily can feed about the zooplankton, copepores and tunicate. Apart from it can feed about many other things and all. And you know that one. So I tell about it is a symbiotic mutualism from the sea anemone as well as the clownfishes. And I have a very less limited time. It is 1 hour. That's what I rushing in the presentation. If you have any detailed information, you can contact me, or either or end of the presentation you may ask the questions to any part. So it is a symbiotic mutualism. What the fishes and the sea anemone, clownfish and the sea anemone, they have mutual associations. Only the clownfishes, they can move together here and there, and they can spend the time, and they can stay in the tentacles of the sea anemone. If other fishes enter, what happens? That's the toxic. Some of the pointing materials is there in the sea anemone. It can sting the other fishes. Immediately the fish will die. But the clownfishes never die because of it have a symbiotic mutualism, and it is the ideal habitat for to stay and plus keep the breeding also. The clownfishes generally they can lay the eggs near to the sea anemone and all, because of no other fish will approach into the sea anemone. That's what the clownfishes, they can happily live in the habitat, the sea anemone tentacles. But there is no, the sea anemone never give a harm to the clownfishes. What there is a reason is behind that. The clownfishes, they can secrete more mucus. That is what even the sea anemone sting out, it cannot given a what I can say The poisonous cannot be stinged out into the body of the clownfish. That is a way to escape from the stinging cells from the sea animal. That's what it is. Ideal habitat for clownfishes. They can stay together, and that no enemies are approaching. That's why they can stay very happily in the area. And apart from that, whatever the clownfishes we feed upon the other animals, just you can leave it in the center of the area. It is an empty area in the center of the sea animal. Just you can leave it. That is a fragment from other fishes or other zooplankton or any other things. It may be as a good feed to the sea animal. That is what the mutually it is benefited. That we can call as a symbiotic associations. And this is a very important thing I can already narrate it. So coming to the reproduction strategies in clownfishes, before I mention to that one different pattern of reproduction, now I can say what is the right reproductive strategies in clownfishes. Clownfishes we have called as the Protrandus hermaphrodites. What is Protrandus hermaphrodites? It is something peculiar reproductive pattern is available, reproductive strategy is available in clownfishes. All the fishes they can when they can get a birth, all the fishes are male. So that is the important things. It is all the fishes are male. When it is attained the sexual maturity in a group, which fish is bigger in the group, that become a female. So other fishes will be male as long as us, as long as attain the sexual maturity. So that is what it is. That is what it is a great advantage for us not to search the male and the female in the open environment or to collect the brooders and all. If you have a 5 fishes in your tank, and the dominant fish will be automatically become a female fish. The next dominant fish will be the male fish. That is a peculiar thing. That's what it is called as a Protrandus hermaphrodites. And both the sexual things are available in a single fish. And if a female in a particular tank has died, what happened? The next male will be become a female. So that is a changes in the sex also. It's be found in the reproductive strategy of the clownfish. That we can call as a Protrandus hermaphrodites. And see that one. And so this is a Protrandus hermaphrodites. And they can attain the sexual maturity within the 4 to 5 months. When getting birth, within the 5 months, we can develop your fish as an marketable size. After marketable size, if you keep just leave the fishes to grow, within 1 or 2 months, the fishes will be get matured. Then you can go for the pairing and all. And I will tell about that one. After 6 to 7 months, in the fishes will be become a bigger fish. Now we can call this a brooders. Once it is attained the sexual maturity, we can call this a brooders. Brooders are nothing but what they are capable to lay the eggs. So that's we can call this a brooders. Brooders we are maintaining 70 liters capacity tank. A raw system we have to maintain, proper lighting, biological filter, proper aeration. Avoid CN1. That's we can call this. We can keep. So these are the brooders section in our area, in our hatchery section. See that one, all the male and the females are available in the tank itself, and we have a 70 liters capacity. And I already told that one, once the fishes attain the 6 to 7 months old, these fishes we can keep it as a brooders, and we can just keep it for 2 fishes, and among the 2 fishes which one is bigger, that become a female, the other fish will be a male. So no need to search the male and female and give other things and all. But the very important thing is pairing. Pairing is very important thing. What I can say that one, the fish never accept all the fishes become its partner. So what happened? Generally, we can keep all the fishes, 5 to 6 fishes in a tank after collecting from the open environment. In a group of 5 and 6 fishes, and just we can put on a 500 liters tank, and one will be a dominant, then we can identify that's become a female. That female will select any of the fish of the among other 4 fish. From the among other 4 fish, it can select one of the fish. That's called as a male fish. Once they can be close together, they can show us some sign. See that one. This is a video. You can see the sign of the things. Sign for the final pair acceptance, I can say. so that when the male and the female, they can just give a shaking their body. It is a sign for, okay, I will be pair for you. That is true. Once we can understand the pairing pattern, then we can separate these two fishes to the brooders type. So these are the brooders. After getting paired, and we can call as a brooders. It is like a marriage of the human beings. Once it is being getting married, and that's the same way. Once it is accepted, lifelong they have been called as a brooders. Every 15 days they can lay the eggs. The very important thing is that, and once it is being united, they never be separated each other. And these species given a lesson to the human beings. Or be married here, don't leave. No one is separated. That's what I can give a quote here. And human beings are just they can marry and leave the life partner. Sometimes for the small problems and all. But see that one, as long as the life is being persist, they never be separated each other. Only the death can separate from the fishes and all. It is a happy brooders, and feeding to the brooders, we can give a clam meat, shrimp meat, crab, and a pellet feed. These are the feeds we can give as a feeding to the clownfishes or the brooders. And after getting brooders, how to induce the breeding, that means how to lay the eggs, that is very important. And these are the 5 important parameters to keep and check always. Then only the fishes will soon, within a short time, they can go for laying the eggs. I already mentioned that one, the clownfishes are demersal pattern of reproductive pattern. What? It can lay the eggs in a particular area of the heart substratum, and after that there is a parental care will be existing. So here the 5 important parameters. The first one is a clear water. That's what we have a RAS system, recirculatory system is very vital in order to keep the very clear water. The second one, we have to keep the light. Light is very important. 1000 lux is very important. And a healthy feeding. We can give a very non-vegetarian feed. We can give clam meat, fish meat, crab meat. That's the meat we can give. Only twice we can give in a day. That's when give. It's very soon can lay the eggs, and avoid strangers. We cannot, allow the strangers near to the brooders. Brooders mean those who are ready to lay the eggs. And the final is the hard substratum. We can give some hard substratum near to the clownfishes or near to the sea anemone and all. So once you keep the hard substratum, it can lay the eggs immediately. It can never lay the eggs of glass tank or the fiber tanks. That's we have to keep in mind, and we have to provide a hard substratum. So they are the brooders. Now they are going for to lay the eggs. The sign for to lay the eggs means they can start to clean the particular area. Look at this video. This is a video. There is a and the male and all. It is biting a tiles and clean the area, and it is so careful to clean the area before to lay the eggs. And after crossing 6 to 7 months, they are the brooders, and now they start to see the video and all. You can search, and they feel some restless behavior being understood, and and we could conclude that one. The fishes are going to lay the eggs. And see, this is a breeding, very important part of the things. The male fish, smaller one, female fish is a bigger fish, and the bigger fish lay the egg, and the male fish will fertilize the egg. See, this is one, these are tiles where the fishes can lay the eggs. In a single time, it can lay 300 to 1000 capsule eggs. It can be lay the eggs. And 12 to 15 days interval, it can lay the eggs for 300 to 800 eggs. If you give a good feeding and all, every 11 days, the brooders can lay the eggs and all. And the size will be 1.5 millimeter to 3 millimeter, and the width will be 0.8 to 1.84 millimeter. And it has attached the substrate with the adhesive, some adhesive material, and even the water flow is there, current flow is there, even the recirculatory system will be switched on. The the eggs never be detached from the substratum. That is a very important thing. That much, very swift to attaching the substratum. Okay, so generally they lay the egg after 3 o'clock evening only. And the parental care after laying the eggs it can be extended up to 6 to 7 days, mainly from the parental care. And those times it will be take care of the fishes, eggs, and everything. So this is a see, it is a parental care. This is the video. And whatever any fungal infection or the bacterial infection or any protozoan and all, it cannot allow the progeny to the next generation. So they are the I can call this it's a great embryologist. We have a scanner after get pregnant. What happens? We are giving for scanning every 3 months. Third month we are giving scanning. 6 months we are giving scanning. But in the case of fishes, can identify any fungal infection immediately by their sensory things. And you know that one, they can check, always give a fanning and all, supply the oxygen, and be very careful to look after the eggs another 6 to 7 days. Only the seventh day evening only, the fishes will be hatched out. And during the time, we have to maintain the water quality very carefully, 26 to 30 degrees Celsius, dissolved oxygen 4.8 to 6.3, pH, base up to 8 to 8.9, salinity 35 ppt. And these are the very important water quality we need to maintain. And every day, at least 20 to 25% water exchanges to avoid stress and all. If you have such a water quality, you can maintain the eggs without any damage. This is a life cycle. Eggs after getting larvae, and larvae will become a pairing, and the juvenile, adult, and a nesting. These are the simple life cycle. So this is the egg and all. On the seventh day, eighth day, what happened? The eggs will be ready to hatch now. I have the eggs in the substratum and all. See the video and all. There is a eyes are very prominent. Look into these eyes. You could understand that this is a the eggs are going to hatch in the night. So eighth day morning it will be hatched out. Next day we have a hatching of the eggs. We can call this the larval development phase one. What happened? The tail will come first, and the remaining body will come out from the capsule of the eggs. That's be closely monitored and observed. And this matured larva is a 3 to 4 millimeter in length, and it's a very transparent body. And the first 2 days, the young ones are depend upon the yolk, as like we have a hen. And second larval stage, it is a 80 to 123 micron. What happened? It's feeding 80 to 123 micron size. This fish, it is a third day onwards. We can call this larval development phase two. And in this stage, uh, we need 100 number per ml of rotifers is very important. Rotifer is a live feed. We have a two rotifers can be maintained in our hatchery. One is called as a rotifer number one. The other one is called as a rotifer number two. The first rotifer is a size in the range of 80 micron to 100 micron. Second rotifer, it is in the size of 200 micron. The first micron, first 100, 80 to 100 micron size, first rotifer can be given in the third day, or otherwise we can call as a larval development phase two. That is the third day we have to give. So this is a larval development phase two. And the larval development phase three, after crossing the eighth day, we can give us a rotifer number second. That is a 200 micron size. The mouth size will be little bit. Not see the black swimming fishes. That is a 200 micron rotifer can be given. After the larval development crossing 12th day, 9th to 12th day, we can give us a third live feed is called as Artemia. That is 30 number per ml. We have to give Artemia to the larval development phase 4. And after attaining the 12th day, 20th day, then 12th to 20th day, we have to maintain the third phase. After 20th day, the fish will be coming into the juvenile stage. In the juvenile stage, what happened? We can give us a pellet feed or the clam meat or anything can be offered that one. So, nutshell I can mention what is a close record to the hatchery bred clownfish in captivity. Depend upon the yolk, first 2 days, it's a phase one. It depend upon the yolk. And phase two, it can give us a 45, third to fifth day. And it is a phase three, not phase two. Phase three, third to fifth day, we can give us a second rotifer. And 9th to 20th day, we can give us a Artemia, or 12th to 20th day, anything. After 20th day, we can give us a it is a joyous stage. We can either we can give us a clam meat or the pellet meat. After 50th days or within 3 to 4 months, the fish will be attain a marketable size. We can go for to culture, export the fishes or to give unto the other market. So what is a disease and all? The fishes have a many disease, mainly called as bacterial and fungal and protozoan disease. Very important disease I want to mention is called as very important disease we can call as a clownfish disease. It's called as a Brucanella hostalis. It is a protozoan disease, and other protozoan saltwater reach and the marine velvet and the black itch. And saltwater reach, marine velvet and black itch and all, it's very not in common, but the protozoan disease is a very common disease. When this disease will come, what happen? Entire all the fishes will die within a 24 hours. So that is very we have to careful to maintain the fish. When the disease will come, we have to be careful to monitor and to separate and quarantine the fishes and all. We have some we did some research and all, and we cross through many things and find out some solution for this particular disease and all. And before and all, initially when I start the hatchery, I can purchase 100 fish. My single fish is 100 rupees that time. Now it is a 200 rupees. I purchased 100 fish at the worth of 10,000 rupees. And I just leave it in my hatchery. Next day I came and saw all the fishes are died. This is my first experience because of this clownfish disease. It is called as a Brucanella hostalis. It is a caused by protozoan. Next day all the fishes are died. So I surprised and this is the first my experience. Then I can did some work and all. I find out some solution. Now we carefully monitor. Now there is no problem at all. We are crossed through. Now we are effectively control the disease and all. Sometimes the saltwater itch will come. Marine velvet disease will come. It is caused by dinoflagellate. There is no disease by flatworm so far in our experience. But other area there is a flatworm also causing the disease. So this is the Brucanella hostalis. The typical sign for the Brucanella hostalis is that one entire body is covered by mucus, more mucus, white. If you just touch the body, you can feel about the white cloth all around the white covering like that, the entire body. That is a sign for that one to see about the Brucanella hostalis, and it is caused by protozoan. And the effective treatment is the freshwater dip and formalin. And this is called a saltwater reach. And that is, if you explain, it's more, and it is a cryptocaryon irritants. It is be caused by the thing. It is also caused by ciliated protozoan. And the sign is always the fish can scratch in the body into the rocks, white patches in the gills and fins and the body of the fish. Look into this body. This is called as a saltwater reach. And they have many detailed things are there. If you have any more information, you can contact me later on. There's a 4 stages. We have to always identify the fishes have a problem in the first stage itself. After crossing the first stage, it's difficult, but the spores will be spread out the entire tank. That is a problem to the fishes and all. The next one is called as a marine velvet disease. This is also something velvet covering the entire body. It is caused by dinoflagellate. Amylodinum oscillatum. It is caused, and this is also serious problem. Once it is early stage, diagnosis is only to be proven, or something always given the treatment. Then only these are the disease can be arrested into our hatchery system. The final one is a black itch or the black spot, and the entire body will be covered by the black spot. This is for the effective treatment given by the formalin and the freshwater dip. And what are the treatment to the fishes of the main disease? It is a freshwater dip, most efficient method. Formalin dip, 0.1 percentage. Copper treatment with malachite green and methylene blue. These are the four important optionals for eradicating the fishes, but it is can be provided only in the early stage. After the stage, it is very difficult to treat the fishes and all. And a minor disease, what are the other minor disease? It's a cloudy eyes. Sometimes the fish will be bulged in the eyes itself. That is we can call as a cloudy eyes. It is caused by the bacteria. And this is also fin and the tail rat. Anything cut in the fin or the tail or the pectoral fin or the pelvic fin, that's we have to understand it is be caused by the things and all. 1 minute, sorry for the disturbance. Hello. நான் பிரசன்டேஷன்ல இருக்கேன், நீங்க அதை பார்த்துட்டு கிளாஸ் வச்சுக்கிற எடுத்து வாங்க. ஆமா, கொஞ்சம் எடுத்து வாங்க. Okay, so this is a fin and the tail rot caused by the bacterial disease, and the next one is a pop eye. Pop eye is also a problem caused by the bacteria. The bacteria will cause the problem, and there is a bulging of the eyes in all the side, and it is a hemorrhaging and ulcers. It is also caused by the bacteria. And fungal disease, the third important thing is fungal disease. I already mentioned that one. Protozoan, bacteria, and the fungal disease also sometimes we could also experience the fungal disease in our hatchery. That is something, that one sponge like material was attached in the body and hanging in the tail or the tail and the pectoral fins and all over the body. So this is a sign, something cotton like that material can be attached and hanging in the body. So this is a way we have to identify this is a fungal disease. Fungal and bacterial disease are maybe even after 2 to 3 days and all, if you come across, you can easily eradicate, but provided protozoan is very serious disease, we have to be little care. And the beginning stage, initial stage itself, we have to eradicate those diseases. And some medicines in the market, Primafix, Malafix, Canafix, and these are the disease efficient for fungus, bacterial, all other diseases and all. Coming to a very important category is called as a designer clown, and this is a new arena in the clownfish captive breeding. What we can breed the other genus and all. That is in the case. So designer clown specially bred for color variation, unusual pattern, different in stripes, and incredible shape, difference in the fins and difference in the body shape. And we have to be little care that one. And what based on the interest of the user, if you want to have a different color, and you have to identify the fishes for particular fish, and if you need a different pattern, that is also we have to consider. So according to the hatchery owner or the user, if say for example I need what the color I need, what type of pattern I need, based on that one I can select the fishes. We have a 30 natural fishes all with different colors. So hybriding that different colored fishes and the pattern fishes, I can have a more pattern, more color, which going for high fetch rates, high rates in the market. That is also the demand also very high for the hybrid fishes and all, because of it have a more attractive. See that one in the fishes already I mentioned, and the lightning maroon and the peacekeeper maroon and block storm and the platinum clown, these are and all, it's fetching high rates. Recently I went to the Mumbai market, I can just ask them, I inquired about the fishes and all. he said that a single fish cost around 10,000 rupees. The peacekeeper maroon, 10,000 rupees. The lightning maroon, peacekeeper maroon, they are selling 10,000 rupees single fish, and pair you can go for 20,000 rupees. Okay, that much high cost because of hybridization. So this is the way we can produce the hybridizations. Our hatchery, it is exactly in the Bog Bay in southern Tamil Nadu. We have a pumping system, filtration system, brood stock section, growth section, water recirculator system, quarantine system. It is a cost-effective hatchery. In a limited area, we have successfully established the hatchery, and this is a brooder section, and where we can have the brooders and all. Already I mentioned 30 types of brooders. It is a juvenile section. All 500 liters fiber tanks we have, and the fish can be cultured. It is Artemia tanks. We can supply Artemia every now and then. And this is called as a rotifer tank. Already mentioned. It is a two types of rotifers we are maintaining. One is called as a Plicatilis. The other one is called as a Rhododiformis. The Rhododiformis is a 80 micron to the 100 micron, and Plicatilis is a nearly 150 to 200 micron. So these are the two rotifers are very important, very vital. Already given information. The next third day we have to supply the rotifer. Without these are we can call as a live feed. Without the supplement of the live feed, it's very difficult to culture the clownfishes. So we are culturing the clownfishes in the hatchery itself. And this is a quarantine section. It is a separate section. 2 tanks is maintained for disease and all. If any disease are come out, and we have to separate the fishes and identify the fishes, whether the fishes are infected by bacteria or the virus or protozoan. According to that one, we are giving the treatment, and once it be saturated, we can transfer to the main system. So this is the layout of the clownfishes, and growth section, Artemia section, brooders, office work, and algae, polychaete culture also we have, and juvenile and larval stages. And so we have a 7. These are the fishes: pink skunk anemone fish we have, Serebiah anemone fish we have, Perpula clown anemone fish we have, Ascalaris clown anemone fish we have, Picasso clown we have, platinum clown fish we have, and a snowflake. And 5, 6, 7. These are the bottom 3 fishes. It is all the hybrid varieties, and this is we can call this a Perpula clownfish in this video. Apart from that one, it is we can call this a tomato. It is called as a Picasso clownfish. It is we can call it a pink skull clownfish, and it is called as a snowflake clownfish. We have a pair and all, and this is the way. 7 more prominent clownfishes being presented in the video now, and we to have 12 clownfishes in different varieties. And we initiated the program called a Cloud of Cloud, where we can give a training, and for the students and all, student entrepreneurs and all, we can give a seed, small fish, juveniles and all. For the period of 2 to 5 months, they can culture in their home or in a limited area, particular area. After that, they can go for marketing and all. And single fish cost around 200 rupees for percola and all. And if you have 100 fish, and easily they can earn a good amount for their income. So that is what, based on the things, we can initiate the Cloud of Cloud program from our hatchery and through the Aqua One Center and all. And it is going on. We are supplying the fishes. So this is a simple setup where we can keep in their home itself. Only 4 to 5 tanks, 2 meter, 2 into 1.5 meter height, and 1.5 meter width, or 2 meter. Sorry, 2 feet. Sorry, 2 feet length, and 1.5 feet height, and 1.5 feet width and all. If we have a 5 tanks with a smaller recirculator system we have maintained, the fishes will be nicely grown up, and after 5 months of period of culture, the fish will be grown in a marketable size they can sell. So we initiated this through Cloud of Clan program only. So with this information, I thank you for the floor has been given to me for I can reveal all my ideas and given the information about the captivity. Thank you very much for the host. Thanks a lot. Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to attend this program, and we are just showing the our viewers the we are actually we are showing the presentation to our viewers regarding the clown fishes. Thank you so much, doctors, Dr. Serebiah, and I must congratulate Mr. Diptanu Barman and his team to present these experts every day, every week program. And really thank you so much everyone. আমি সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ দিতে চাই যে এই অনুষ্ঠানটা প্রত্যেক সপ্তাহে সানডে টকিজ এটা দেবতনু বর্মন এবং তার টিমের জন্য একটা খুব ভালো একটা অনুষ্ঠান। সবাইকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ দিয়ে আজকের এই অনুষ্ঠান আমরা শেষ করছি। নমস্কার।